So they had some tables outside. So my parents, I give them for this still to this day. My parents, they had me sit outside the bar in Mexico at 12 or 13 and just hang out. I just hung out outside while everybody else went inside the bar, club, whatever, and was partying.
By yourself?
By myself. He says, I'm not an engineer, but that's not right. That's what he said. Right. There's something wrong here. That's yeah, it's, I mean, and that's sketchy because it's right. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the pole's right here and the curve, the curve goes like through it.
Dude, and you're the one that was like, hey, let's put a microphone in this guy's face.
Yeah.
Dude, that was not a good idea.
Yeah. You're right.
You fucked up.
Done.
Well, maybe if you gave a little feedback on it.
On what?
What I was just talking about.
Well, I can't really, for one, because you don't stop. You just... Oh,
whoopsie. I did.
Or puss or mediocre. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to episode 52 of KLYB. We're glad you guys are back hanging out with us.
Back again.
To listen to some more nonsense.
Some tomfoolery afoot.
Some shenanigans. We were just talking to my big gay sister on the phone.
Big gay.
That's a good thing to start this conversation off with. You know, when you're a fucking mechanic, right? Everybody and their damn brother calls you for fucking like help. Hey, there's something wrong with my car.
Mm-hmm.
You look at it. If I was a realtor, guaranteed nobody'd be fucking calling me.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to sell me a house? No.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
But yeah, you would.
Or if I was an insurance salesman, nobody'd be calling me, hey, you know what? I think I'm ready for some insurance.
You never know.
No. Everyone's like, hey, stopped by the auto shop the other day. They said there was something wrong with my car. They gave me a huge bill. You want to take a look at it for me?
Sure.
So what you're saying is your cheap ass wants me to fix it for beer money.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Just gets old.
Well, cry a few more tears.
It probably wouldn't be so old if we didn't work on stuff
All the time.
all fucking day long.
Yeah, I
You
get
know what I
that. Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't fix my own fucking vehicles.
Yeah, I do for the most part.
I mean, I do when they break, but sometimes I let shit ride. Like my Chevy. That fucker popped a low oil light on me about a month and a half ago, and I'm fucking let her go.
Are you?
I've been too lazy to fucking do anything about it. Granted, I've only drove it twice in the last month, so.
Yeah, you haven't, yeah.
You know, it's really nice having fucking 11 vehicles sitting around my property because I literally
pick and choose. Like, yeah, I think I'll take the Chevy today.
Yeah.
I think I'll take the Ford Ranger F-150 Deluxe Explorer. Yeah, whatever the fuck that thing is.
Oh shit! Road grader came by today. Looks like I'm not riding the bike to work today. Yeah, dude.
The bike too. Yeah. Where's the bike?
Where's the bike?
Yeah.
Having a foot pedal, gas pedal installed on it. So.
Oh, a footprint gas pedal.
Yeah.
Foot pedal gas pedal.
Foot pedal gas pedal. Foot pedal gas pedal.
Footprint gas pedal. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to be like Joe Dirt.
Joe Diarte, your hero.
I love that dude.
I know you do.
You know, if I could,
dressed like
if I could meet David Spade in real life, God, that'd be so fucking cool.
Yeah,
I know he's nothing like Joe Dirt in real life, but God, if he could just pretend to be Joe Dirt for like 30 minutes while I have a conversation with him.
30 minutes?
Yeah, just 30 minutes to pick the brain of Joe Dirt.
Do you really think that he would do that for you for 30 minutes?
I think he would.
I don't know.
I think he
don't
would.
think so.
If I walked up and said, David Spade, my name is Colby Dickus. My hero is Joe Dirt. And I've waited my entire life to meet Joe Dirt and ask him several questions about how I should continue living my life. Would you please do me the favor of entertaining this nonsense?
I have a question for you.
I bet he'd be like, you know what? This could be funny.
I don't know.
Let's do it. And I'll put it into a fucking comedy skit.
I don't know.
You have a question for me?
Why do you keep grabbing your mic? You're sitting here like this. You keep doing that. Just holding on to it.
Dude, autism.
But you can't even draw good.
Asperger's. It's one of them. One of those.
It's something.
I've got one of them.
You definitely have something.
I don't know. I guess I was just. Yeah.
And you keep getting moisture all over it too.
Yeah.
No, not from that. From your hands. Look at it.
Oh shit. It'll be okay.
Fucking sweaty palms.
It's my drink is sweating.
Oh yeah.
Maybe a little bit of fermented cheese too.
Ew. All right. Taking it far.
Hey, guess what? Next episode, I'm gonna switch mics on you. You're not gonna know. And just be like, "What's that? Why's my mic smell fucking like balls cheese?
Like ball sacks.
Fucking, that's not my ball cheese.
That's definitely not my
That's
ball
not
sack.
my ball sack cheese.
Gross, dude.
Dude,
I'm not the one that put the shit in Rusty Bottle, right? You don't need to do that shit to me.
Yeah, but you get me started on that. You didn't put it there, but you had full knowledge of it, and you didn't tell me until it was too late.
Yeah, why am I going to ruin something like that?
Well, consequences are consequences, biatch.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to play these fucking games?
You remind me of a Karen, and it just made me think of a Karen situation I saw.
How do I okay, hold on. How do I remind you of a Karen?
You can be a Karen sometimes. There you go. There it is.
How is that Karen-y?
There it is.
That's not even Karen-y.
That's what Karens do when they get mad.
No, they don't.
They fucking get flustered
No,
and they start
don't.
mocking people.
No, they say, I'm going to go tell my mayor on you or whatever. I don't know. I'm going to go tell the HOA, blah, you got dogs in your house.
Speaking of HOA, if any of you that are listening live in an HOA, I fucking feel really bad for you. I would never do that shit in a bajillion years unless the HOA was developed by somebody who fucking hated HOAs and allowed only people like myself
To be there.
to be there. If you're not wild and crazy and have the dumbest ideas, you can't fucking live in here.
Yeah.
I would live in that one.
Well, I'm going to say, like in Arizona, it's very hard to find neighborhoods and stuff that aren't HOA.
Yeah. They want every house to look exactly the same.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. My uncle, when he lived in Vegas, they lived in an HOA.
Mm-hmm. Stop.
Dude,
Just hold on to your beer.
I'm adjusting it. So he lived in an HOA and he changed out his rock, like in the front of his house.
Mm-hmm.
He put in like this new lava rock around all his landscaping.
Yeah.
And they put a letter on his door saying it wasn't an approved color.
Right.
You need to remove it or we will hire somebody to remove it and give you the bill.
Yeah.
You know what I would have said? Hey, dear Karen, president of HOA on Street Alabama West Boulevard, you can lick my salty, cheesy taint
Cheesy balls.
while I'm fingering your asshole.
Jeez.
And you can also go fuck yourself.
At the same time.
Love the guy that thinks you're a stupid cunt.
You're a bitch.
Bye. No K love you.
Yeah.
Just bye. Signed, go fuck yourself.
That's
That's the letter I would write to her.
I had like a couple weeds on like the side of my house one time when I was
That's
in
not,
Arizona.
dude, it's not legal to grow weed in Iowa.
I know.
You shouldn't tell people that.
This is Arizona.
Oh,
First of all.
Gotcha.
And so what they do is they'll take pictures of it or whatever, and they'll send it to you like electronically and shit, and then they'll send you a letter or whatever. Yeah, it was like 2 weeds. It just popped up, and it was a picture of somebody from inside their car taking a picture of the weeds or whatever. It's like, you don't even have the balls to get out of your car and take pictures. You got to take it from the street inside your safe little car, whatever, and then send it to me on email or whatever it was.
That's when you write them a nice letter that says, "Dear Karen, president of the HOA,
go fuck yourself.
I will press stalking charges on all of your minions if you don't stop taking pictures of my property."
I was trying to get all investigative and shit. I was trying to figure out which car it was. I was trying to see reflections and stuff. Anyway, what we got on the agenda? Agenda?
Let's start with Ben and Jerry's ice cream fucking sucks.
Ben and Jerry's ice cream does suck.
Ben and Jerry's ice cream fucking sucks. And I'm glad they are under fire right now. If you haven't heard, Ben and Jerry's is not American.
No.
They do not love America. They are anti-America. And everything I'm saying right now are false accusations, so don't believe a word I'm saying. But I do not like Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Never have, and definitely after this, I never will. I'm not saying I don't love Native Americans. For those of you that don't understand what I'm talking about, Ben and Jerry's tweeted on the 4th of July, or right about the 4th of July.
It was, the 4th of July.
It was the 4th of July. Yeah. That America was built on...
I have it right here if you want
me
to
read it.
It says, this 4th of July, it's high time we recognize that the U.S. exists on stolen indigenous land and commit to returning it. Learn more or take action, blah, blah, blah. It says, the United States was founded on stolen indigenous land. This 4th of July, let's commit to returning it. Mm-hmm. They've been getting a lot of hate for it.
I've had enough.
And it said this year, let's commit to returning it. Here's why we need to start with Mount Rushmore.
It's just... Oh my God, dude. Yeah. I hope the fucking microphones picked that up.
Me too.
That was a good ripper. This is I don't want to dig on this too much because I didn't hear the whole story, and I'm just going to ask you if you did. I saw a tweet today that said Trump's charges are more than likely going to be dismissed because of misconduct by DOJ. Did you hear that?
No.
You did it? I saw a tweet about it today. I didn't know if you heard anything about it. I wanted to ask you because I wanted to learn some more about it if you knew. I don't know.
No, I didn't. So
but we did have an interesting conversation today at work.
About what?
Okay. Now, I thought Trump was a good president. I think he got fucked last go around by too many people that wanted to stand in his way. But we talked today about how, honestly, in the best interest of the country, I think it's a good idea that Trump's not president again. I think he would do a good job if people would fucking back him and just let him do what he's trying to do to be a good president. But I think if he gets elected again, it's going to just be another wasted 4 years.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot
of nothing but conspiracy fucking charges against Trump and impeach this and impeach that.
Let's change subject here.
You change subject.
You change subject.
Well, maybe if you gave a little feedback on it.
On what?
What I was just talking about.
Well, I can't really, for one, because you don't stop. You just... You really, honestly. There's not much more I can input anyway.
You need to learn to tell me to just shut up.
I do.
Just tell me to shut up. I talk too much.
Well, I know.
I talk way too much.
You don't gotta tell me what I know, Travis.
Dude, and you're the one that was like, hey, let's put a microphone in this guy's face. Now,
yeah.
Dude, that was not a good idea.
Yeah. You're right.
You fucked up.
We're done.
We're done. Hey, thanks. It's been fun, guys. We're out.
I think we threatened to.
Brandon quit. Everyone's like, nope. Thank God. He's done. We don't have to watch this shit anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
All right. Roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
I don't know any of the details on this.
I don't think it's...
I saw this and I thought it was funnier than shit because the very first thing I saw was this fucking roller coaster beam wrapped in saran wrap.
Yeah, I think.
And I think the person that wrote the article was a complete idiot and had no fucking clue what they were trying to accomplish with saran wrap.
Yeah.
But they wrote the article in the context of amusement park tries fixing roller coaster beam with saran wrap.
So I was going to say I don't think it's that because I haven't really paid attention to it until now. I was going to say that I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I'm looking at it.
Dude.
I'm looking at this crack and it's like on a curve.
And you don't realize how big that fucking
That,
beam is
yeah,
until you like look at the picture pretty closely.
that's what, yeah.
That is a huge beam, and that thing is cracked all the way around, and it's
All the way through.
just done.
And it's not just, see, when I thought of it in my head, I pictured like
A crack.
a crack.
A crack.
No,
The
this
thing
is like,
that pole got decapitated.
this is like if somebody took a torch and they fucking melted it
just
all
cut
the
a
way
line.
through and around. And
Yeah.
it's not just a line. It's like, and that's a good couple inches thick.
So,
Like,
so I don't know if this is true because the article I read also said that they tried fixing the pole with saran wrap. So I don't know if this is true, but they did say the crack in that pole was not discovered by the maintenance crew.
it was not.
It was discovered by an attendant at the park riding rides.
Yeah.
And it was brought to the attention of the park staff.
Says, I'm not an engineer, but that's not right. That's what he said. There's something wrong here. That's yeah, it's, I mean, and that's sketchy because it's right. I don't know how to explain it, but
It's
like the pole's right here and the curve, the curve goes like through it.
So basically
all the weight
momentum
is shifting. It's going to shift.
right into that pole.
Yeah.
That's
And
probably
it's
why
just-
it cracked.
It's probably why it cracked.
Leave it up to engineers to design something that cracks.
My daughter and niece wrote it 6 times.
Is that what it says?
I think it's the guy that saw it. He said he pulled out his phone and hit record, zooming, blah, blah, blah. He's like, my daughter and niece wrote it 6 times before he saw it, you know.
I am a firm believer that traveling carnivals, like traveling carnival rides,
Yeah.
are safer than amusement parks.
Right.
And the reason I say that is, okay, maybe you can't quite always trust the people putting the rides together to be sober or not fucking totally high.
Well, that and because they're taking it down and putting it back
But
up. And,
every time they take it down and put it back up, you got somebody looking at all the moving parts of the machine.
yeah.
You know? So I think I would trust a carnival ride. Now, I will say this, you know, not always do they pay attention when they're buckling people and shit in. So I mean, operator error on the ride could cause you to die.
It could cause you
But
to
I
die.
think the like structural integrity of the machines they put up is way safer than an amusement park. Because
Maybe.
I think they only do like inspections on that shit like quarterly or something.
I don't know. I don't know what their
I'm guessing.
intervals are.
I'm guessing. They probably have like phased inspections like everything else in the world does.
They have to have like a weekly or something.
They probably do have like a weekly like operational check where they run the ride, test different shit, and then. But how often do they actually walk the whole track or like climb the tracking and check
Yeah.
connection joints and shit? I bet you it's not very often. It's probably like quarterly.
Maybe.
That's probably why this thing cracked all the way through.
That big of a crack, yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't seen this or heard of it, you should get online and type in roller coaster support pole crack.
Just put roller coaster crack. I mean, it's gonna be the first
roller
thing.
coaster crack. Look it up and check it out. And
Check that picture out.
tell us if you would ride it with it cracked. I think I would. I think I'd ride it cracked. I bet it's still fucking just fine.
I don't think so.
I bet it's just fine. I mean, there's always a chance that
Did you see that picture?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's fucking cracked all the way through. But I bet it's just fine. I'd ride it. How long was it? How long was it broke all the way like that before somebody noticed it?
That's a good point. I don't know.
Right? They probably were just, dude. I bet you it was ride after ride after ride after ride broke.
Maybe.
I bet you'd have to ride it a bajillion times before like the actual track that the roller coaster rides on gets weak and breaks. Then you'd have a problem.
Oh, yeah, you definitely have a problem.
Because with that pole broke, it's just flexing the track every time it goes through.
Yeah, but what?
If they would let us go, would you go on it right now?
Hell no.
Would you be scared shitless?
I wouldn't want to go on that knowing that thing's like that.
I think I'd do it once.
Would you?
I think I would.
Coming from the guy who doesn't want to do the fucking power tower drop.
Look at how high off the ground that is. You could probably survive that. That's not that high off the ground.
Probably not, because you're sideways. You're like this. You're almost, if it broke or whatever, you're probably not going to land on the bottom. You'd probably be like, on your head.
Yeah, maybe. Power tower, dude. That thing's just super fucking high. I don't like that. I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's high, but it's not. I don't think it's as high as you think it is.
Dude, there's something about shit. Like, there's a certain height where you kind of lose the sense of how high up in the air you are.
Yeah.
And that's not quite high enough to be like, yeah, I'm high, but I don't even know how high I am. That's high enough that you're like, I got like 12 seconds before I go splat. You can spit and figure out how high you are.
Yeah.
I stay away from that shit.
Just don't do it.
Just don't
do it. Just watch other people do it.
I watch everybody else get scared shitless.
There is that one. So they have one that goes really high up too, like that, but it's got these swings on chains attached to it, and you just sit in the seat, and it fucking takes you up and it swings you that like almost that high in the air. That thing's sketchy as fuck, because it's just like a.
There's no way. No way.
Yeah.
No way.
That's the one ride I wouldn't go on.
I think I would. I'd probably fall asleep. Like, my body would make me fall asleep.
You would shut down.
Yep. We were talking last time with the wasp. Mm-hmm. I think if I was looking at those chains with like just these little fucking 9/16 bolts holding me in, I'd be like, ooh. Ooh.
I was actually, I wouldn't go on it. But Ashley,
you're such a bitch. Why wouldn't you go on it?
That's the one I wouldn't go on. You just said you wouldn't do it either.
Well, I wouldn't, but
that's the only ride I wouldn't go on.
Really?
Yeah, but Ashley and my daughter did.
Did they really?
Yeah, and I was fucking scared for him the whole time.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
I get scared like just thinking about doing shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But see, like skydiving, that doesn't scare me one bit.
I don't mind rides and shit, but that one just doesn't. I don't know. You're just held up by chains and you're swinging around at fucking. Imagine being power tower height.
Yeah.
But in a chair with chains holding you, swinging.
Yeah.
In circles.
Nope. I have no desire.
No, not at all.
You know, I would get scared skydiving if my chute didn't open. Then I'd be like, "This is okay. That was a bad idea."
Well, yeah,
that was a bad idea. But
you have a backup, probably.
Those fucking rides scare me. When they push the envelope of like how high and crazy they get with those rides, it's like,
yeah,
no. I'll ride the old wooden roller coasters that are just nice and low. They're pretty low to the ground. They go fast. They throw you around a little bit. Those are nice.
Yeah, but wooden roller coasters hurt. Dude, they fuck you up because they're always like jolting really hard, either up and down or sideways.
Dude, I like the old wooden roller coasters.
God, it hurts.
Yeah, I like them.
Hurts my back.
It's like fucking it lets you know you're on a ride.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm fine with the metal roller coasters too. I mean, I'll do the wood ones. They just hurt quite a bit.
Yeah,
they're just rough. They're rough rides.
Well, some people like it rough.
Some people like it rough.
Whoa,
the demons are coming out.
This is a nice burp.
Yeah.
Shit. Sorry.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry. Pulled my headphones off.
Yeah. Anyway.
So,
huh?
You have a story you want to tell me?
Yeah.
I've never heard this story yet.
You haven't?
No. Something about Mexico.
Yeah, so we went down to Mexico I was like 12 or 13.
Yep.
It was a family trip and some friends and whatever. And we were out, I don't know, hanging out and shit in the middle of the night. We went to some bar. I can't remember what the bar was called, but they wouldn't let me in, right? And it was busy. And so they had some tables outside. So my parents, I give them shit for this still to this day. My parents, they had me sit outside the bar in Mexico at 12 or 13 and just hang out. I just hung out outside while everybody else went inside the bar, club, whatever, and was partying.
By yourself?
By myself.
In Mexico?
In Mexico. Yeah. And I think about that, and I give them shit for it all the time. And I think about it, I was like, there's no fucking way in hell that I would do that with my kids. Well, dude, especially now, dude. I feel like it's worse. But
you at 12 or 13, you were like prime fucking sex traffic.
Yeah.
That innocent little back butthole you had at 12, 13, man.
Little back pussy.
Them fucking cartel down there would have just beat that thing up.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah, I lucked out.
They let you just sit out there, huh?
Yeah, I was out there for a long time. It had to be like 2 hours.
Other countries are scary.
Yeah, especially if you're 12 or 13 and you don't know.
I could only imagine just sitting there, not like everyone talking Spanish, walking around.
Yeah,
and you're like,
I mean, there was Americans too, because it was like during spring break and stuff. So there were some Americans out there, but it wasn't like, it's not like Cancun or anything.
Yeah,
it wasn't like a super touristy spot, you know. So I was like, oh, okay, dude, I guess I'll just hang out in Mexico by myself and sit out here.
What if they would have like came outside and you were just gone?
I don't know. You know what? Thinking about it, I should have done that. I should have just fucking hid somewhere and just watch the reactions and shit.
Do you think your dad was trying to do like what Joe Dirt's dad did to him
and leave me?
Where they just like put you in a spot and like were hoping that you'd wander off a little ways and then they'd just leave?
No, because they would come out and check on me every now and again.
They were checking to see if you wandered away so they could make their getaway.
And they went back inside. I was like, nope, still out there.
He's still out there.
He's still hanging around.
Eventually they were just like, fuck, we've been here long enough. We got to go. I guess we'll just keep him.
Nobody's taking him.
I bet that's what they were doing. I'm going to talk to Ron about it and find out if that's what his plan was.
Yeah, make sure you bring up the Mexico thing.
Yeah. I'm going to. I'm going to ask Ron about it because I'm going to be like, that's a fucking good move, dude.
Was it though? Because I'm still here.
Well, they could have executed a little better, I think.
They could have.
They probably should have like walked out the back and then down the street. Instead of like planning their escape out the front where you were sitting at the tables.
Right. Yeah. I still can't. There's no fucking way I would do that with my kids.
Do you think back on that and go, my parents don't love me?
No. I just think.
Is that where your childhood trauma comes from? That experience right there?
No, I just think, man,
we should talk about that.
They were drunken idiots and they just were not thinking at the time.
We should talk about that. Does it still like dig at you to this day?
No.
You can tell me, dude. It's just me and you. We're just talking.
It's not just me and you, first of all.
I just want to hear, how did it make you feel when they left you outside like that?
At the time?
As a kid.
I was bored.
Therapy session real quick.
What the fuck was I going to do? I was bored.
So that was
sitting out there watching people have fun.
So that was probably the immediate feeling that you had. But like deep down, how did it make you feel internally? Like, did it just grind your guts a little bit? Like, I can't believe my family would put me in a position to get kidnapped by cartel and butt fucked for the rest of my life.
That was 24 years ago, so I really don't remember.
I think subconsciously you're hiding that memory so that it doesn't hurt you anymore.
No, I'm not.
It's okay to let it hurt you. It's about the recovery of the hurt, Brandon.
Okay. No.
Dude, I could be a fucking therapist.
You could not.
I think I could be a good therapist.
No.
Why not?
Because you're an idiot.
We were on a fucking good track there. We were getting somewhere.
Were we getting somewhere? What did you figure out? What was my deep, dark thoughts or whatever?
First off, I want to acknowledge the fact that you are still hiding and sheltering this feeling inside from that experience, because when I asked you about it again at the very end, you were like, okay, we're done. Like, it bothers you.
No, because we're done. Because we're out of time.
Oh. Well, there's always next session.
There is always next session.
Always next session.
Yeah, but I'm getting a new guy.
Are you?
You suck at this.
See, he don't want me to bring that. We'll leave it be.
I wouldn't have. If it bothers you, if it bothered me, I wouldn't have brought it up.
If it bothers you, we'll leave it be.
It doesn't.
You're
bother
not
me.
ready. You're not ready to discuss.
Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode. Fucking twat waffle.
Thanks, guys. Hey, we love you so much. Head over to Rusty Lids. Check out all of their hats and patches. Make sure you guys use our promo code LOVEU at checkout. Get the KLYB discount. And on that note,
Love you guys.
love you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
KLYB.
Bye.
I'm chasing her butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and wear their Wrangler. Fuck me in the butthole. Take two. I'm chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and carry around their pitchforks. Chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have real nice butts and wear those Wrangler jean shorts.
All right, dude.
Pull jocks.
Pull shots.